Hello, brothers and sisters in Christ. This video, I want to speak about a video that I deleted, that I regret that I deleted. This video was about a dream that I had last year around September, November. And this dream was about basically civilians were fighting against the policemen. Um, And the reason why I deleted this video was because that before I deleted that video, I read in the Word world speaking about false dreams and false visions, and that put the fear of God in me. And and I didn't want to take the risk. So I deleted it. I didn't want to take the risk of it being a false dream, but I believe that it wasn't false. Now that I how things are playing today, right now in society, I think that the dream that I had was a true dream, not a false dream out of my imagination. Because I'll become very careful about what I tell others, especially what I tell others, trying to encourage them in God, because I don't want to be a false prophet. I don't want to give false dreams and visions. Okay, so I'm gonna basically tell you all the dream that I had right now, because this dream that I had looks like it's playing out. And also I had posted up another dream that I also deleted. And if I have time at the end of this video, I'll tell you all about that dream also. Okay, so this is how the dream started. The dream started where it was like I was in the spirit in the sky. I was flying in the sky. Well, I mean, I was in the spirit in the sky. I mean, I wasn't in my physical body, but in my mind. My mind was like it was zoomed up in the sky, and I looked upon this medium-sized building. And in this building, a guy ran out, a civilian ran out, and a guy had came out, and the guy was wearing black. He was wearing all black, black pants and a black policeman shirt. What I mean by policeman shirt, it didn't have that police thing sealed by it, but it looks like what an army would have on, but it wasn't camouflage. It was all black. Everything was it was just straight black. Okay, and he had like a black cap on. Okay, and this guy had an automatic weapon in his hand, and the civilian was running. This guy was running. And the army guy, the policeman guy, he came out and he shot him with the automatic weapon. And then the guy fell, he died. And then shortly after this, I was then in my physical body in my dream, and I was in this place. And this dream is all one. It's not like this is two dreams. No, this dream was all one. Now I'm now in my physical body, all right, and I'm standing in a place where there are stores in front of me, lined up like this. There were stores in front of me. There was a street. There was a street in front of me, separating the stores on the other side of the street and from where I was at, and there were stores behind me lined up the same way as they were in front of me. But remember that there's a street in front of me with cars, and that there are stores beside that. So basically, stores right here in the street separating me. Okay, and in this dream, there was a guy with me that I consider in my dream my friend, even though I don't know who this guy is. And in this dream, I saw people. They were running towards the east of me, and in my dream, I was wondering, what's up with all this commotion? But then it was like this, without words being said or anything like that, I knew that these people were running not all of them, some of them were going to fight against that police force, that army force, where that force was that were coming against them. And I knew that army police force was also coming against them. So basically, civilians clashing against the army or police authority. Okay, and this is not something like what's going on in Ferguson or what's going on in New York. It was much worse. It was much worse than that. The reason why I say it was much worse than that, it was like an end time scenario. It was like people were trying to get out of Dodge. Cause in this dream, I was traveling away from my house. I was trying to just leave. So I guess this represents, chaos, and unrest. Peace took it from the earth because at this time in my dream, my mind's like, I knew it was like, it was no peace anywhere or where I was at. It, the army force was trying to come against us. They were going against them. Okay, and I'm gonna continue the dream. I'm gonna continue. Okay, what happened afterwards was this car had pulled in front of me, and me and my friend we was asked for rides, and I asked, "Can you get a ride?" They said, "Yeah, you can get a ride." Okay, and I was waiting for them to open the door, and they just pulled up. They just pulled up, and then they stopped. And then the car came behind them. The car behind them picked us up. I don't know if this person that was in this car was with them or what, but they picked us up. And after they picked us up, we drove off. And the guy that was in the car, he was smoking weed. And in the dream, I said, "What type of marijuana is that you have?" And he said, "It's Lucifer. It's called Lucifer." In the dream, I didn't think nothing of it. I was like, okay. But when I woke up and thought about it, like, he said this weed, the man, what was his name, Lucifer? I had a question mark and exclamation mark at the same time. I was like, what? And I was like, I didn't really know much what to think of it. I don't know if that represent a temptation that I would be faced with at that time, or I don't know what. But basically what happened after this was, we was going to travel, we was going to travel east, and we was going to go to the country. We was going to go to the country where some of my family was. That's where I was planning to go. We was going to go out there, and we was going to stay there and just camp out right there because it was bad. It was stuff going on, and I was trying to leave the house, get out of Dodge, and go to the country. All right. So basically, this dream, I believe this dream represented. I believe this dream represented peace taken from the earth. And I believe this dream is going to come to pass very soon, and how things are happening, how things are looking in society, in the world right now, because it looks like that's what's about to happen. The police force, the army coming against us, and us against them. Again, I said pray for confirmation. Pray for confirmation that God revealed to you if this dream that I had was true or if it was false. Seek confirmation. Not only in this dream, but seek confirmation in all things, that you be not deceived. Alright? And I'm going to go ahead and let you all know about the other dream that I had while I'm at it. The dream that I had was I was driving down the street of where I stay, and I was with my friends, a few friends. We drove down to the 7-Eleven. We camped out down there, talked, got together, chatted, then we left. And when we left, it was like I was transported without being realized. I was transported. You know what I'm talking about when it happens in your dream. All of a sudden, the view changes, and I was in this place where it was forest. It was like a lot of forest area. There was trees around, plenty of trees, grass. It was like a little cabin, and all of a sudden I start seeing like stars, falling stars, some meteors falling from the sky. They would fall. First it came one, then started, and then they were coming down, and as they were falling, they were burning up grass, they were burning up trees, they were burning up, the environment around me. And in my dream, I could feel the heat in this dream. I could actually feel the hot intensity. And when it got so hot, 'cause I could feel it. Usually I can't feel that type of stuff in my dream, but this dream I felt it, and I remember that I felt it. And it got to a point where it was so hot. I wasn't on fire, but when you have a stove on, you put your hand over the stove, like you can still feel that heat pressure. I could feel all that pressure heat upon me. It was almost to a point where I couldn't bear it. And when it got like that, and then I just woke up, and then the dream was over. And I'm sharing, seek confirmation in these dreams. I'm giving these dreams again. But this time I'm letting you all know, seek confirmation in all things. And I hope this video has been a blessing to you. And and stay ready, brothers and sisters. Don't be led astray. Don't be led astray with the world. Don't be fired up with all this commotion, because I believe that there's an agenda to cause division and to cause chaos and race wars and all these. I believe it's an agenda for this. So make sure that you won't be caught up in these things. Stay blessed, brothers and sisters.